Okay, folks, in this video, we're going to cover the Groups tab, all right? So you have three different ways that you can join groups in Facebook with this software. So you can join groups by using the username of another Facebook user to join their open groups. You can join groups by search term or join groups from a list that you have, okay? And that list has to be open groups. So it's critical that you understand the difference between open groups, closed groups, and secret groups. Those are three types of groups. The easiest to join and to post whatever you're trying to put out there on these groups would be open groups. Closed groups, they tend to have very stringent rules, and you could possibly get banned from that group if you're posting stuff that they may not deem necessary, or they may not want you to spam their group with. So I would highly advise, if you're going to join a closed group or a secret group, to just mind the rules very carefully. Open groups, you can get away with a lot more stuff, and they're really not regulated for the most part. So now let's go ahead and cover the join groups by username of another Facebook user. So I'm just going to pull up a profile here real quick, just so you can see. Let me make this bigger here. So again, you're gonna select the username. See, I clicked on his name, brings up his profile. This is his username, okay? You would take this gentleman's username and you'll plug it in here where it says FB username of another user. That's where you put his username right there. Not your username, his username, the username of the person that you are looking to join groups from. And these will be open groups, okay? So how would I find out what open groups this gentleman is a member of? You can do that one of three ways. One, you can come over here to the More tab, and it would have groups here if this is an option, if he's elected to have this option shown. That's one way. Another way would be to go back to his home page and scroll down on the left hand side, and you could see his groups here. That's option number two. Option number three would just be to type it in up here with a / groups. Now, does this work for everyone? No, it doesn't, okay? I'm just gonna let you know that right now. Depends on what their settings are. You may not be able to find their open groups, even if they are a member of open groups. It just depends on what they want to show you. So he is a member of 299 groups, open groups that is. Sure, he's a member of some closed groups. So if I want to go ahead and basically find this gentleman's open groups and join them, we've already done that. Found his username. I would specify the amount of time that I want to basically take to join each group, and this will be a random time. So if I selected 1 to 2 minutes, it would pick a random time in between 1 and 2 minutes every time it joined a new group. This to randomize it so that Facebook, doesn't get used to seeing you posting the same amount of increments each and every time. So these variances allow you a lot of flexibility in what you do, and so it's randomized. So let's say if I want to choose 1 to 2 minutes between each and every time I join a group, this option here will allow you to join groups that have more than X amount of members. X amount of members, the X is the number, okay? So if I wanted to only join groups that have 1,000 or more members, then I would select 1,000. If I wanted to join groups that had more than 0, that would be I'm joining every group, okay? If I wanted to only join groups that have 1 million members, I'm probably not going to be joining many groups, because there's not many groups that I know that have more than 1 million members. But I could be wrong. Just in the niche that I'm in, I just haven't seen it. So the higher the number, the less groups you're going to join. So the lower the number, the more groups you're going to join. So this was a feature that was requested, and it's built in for you to basically be able to cherry pick what type of groups you want to join. All right, so this is all you need to do for this option here, to select to join groups from another Facebook user. These three settings would be applicable for each of the three. So regardless of what I chose here, I'm still gonna have to choose a wait time, and I'm still going to specify the amount of members that I want to join, that I want to have in each group that I join. So now, because we selected that we want to use the username of another user, and we had this option here, this is applicable to this, and that's it. If I want to select another option, let me get rid of that username. If I want to select this option, join groups by search term, these two fields would apply here. These two options would apply here. So basically, if I wanted to join groups by search term, let's say if my search term was MLM online, I will put that there, and I would select the number of groups that I want to join for that search term. And you can all go all the way up to 6,000. Not that you're going to join 6,000 groups, your account would be restricted before then. But let's say if I wanted to join 40 groups for the day, based off of the increment that I have here, the wait time, and the number of members per group, this would be all that I would need to set up. Done deal. Hit the start button. So that's option number 2 for you. Get rid of this here. Option number 3 would be if I want to join groups from a list, join open groups from a list. So if I had a list of open groups that I could actually get from this tab here, which I'll cover in another video, all that group is going to have is a list of open groups that have the URL to those groups, and I would upload them here by selecting that text document. It has to be a .txt document from my desktop or wherever I have it on my computer. I would upload that here. It would show here, and then I would select the number of groups in increments of 16 that I want to join. The reason why I have it spaced out like this is because Facebook shows you 16 groups per page for the open groups option, and that's how it's laid out here, all the way up to 6,000. Not that you're going to join 6,000 open groups. Your account will, of course, would be restricted by that. But it's there so that you can, this has an option. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this tab here. And some other, in some future videos, I will go over each of these different options in great, detail. But I just wanted this latest out here as a foundation for you, so you know what is applicable to what. So one more time, if I wanted to join groups from another Facebook user, that's open groups, it is. This would be selected. I would specify my time, the amount of members, and I would put the Facebook user that I want to grab, that I want to join groups from. That's it for that. If I want to go ahead and join groups by search term, specify the amount of time in between joining each group, select the number of members, and I would come over here, and these two options here would be applicable to the join groups by search term. That's it. If I want to do the third option, join groups from a list, specify the amount of time in between joining each group, select the amount of members. They need to have more than X amount of members, and then come all the way over here which says number of open groups to join. I would select the number of open groups I want to join. And of course, in order to have a list of groups to go through, I need to upload a list of groups that I've gotten from somewhere, or if I came over here, that I'll show you in a later video of how to get those open groups. That's it, folks. Okay, I'm not going to go through that in this video. That's another video, but this is basically just giving you the foundation of how this is going to work. So other than that, that's it for this video, and we will see you in the next one.